Hi everyone, we're going to find the derivative of the function using the Fundamental Theorem of Calculus, part 1. And our function is y, given here. Alright, the easiest way to do this one is to split this up and write this as equal to, I'm just going to write an equivalent expression. We're going to go from sine of x to 0, 1 plus v squared to the 10th power dv, plus, and then we go from cosine 0 to cosine. And if you split it up, it's going to be a lot easier to find the derivative. Okay, remember we want g prime of x to equal f of x. So from here, all we're going to do is let's go ahead and real quick rewrite this. I'd rather have the x part in the upper limit. So I'm going to switch these two around and put the negative in front. If you switch the upper and lower limits, you need to negate the integral. And so we're going to write this as, sorry about that, sine of x, and then put the 0 here. Let's just copy this down. And the rest you just copy down. The others are fine. Has to follow this format. So 1 plus v squared to the 10th power dv. All right. Now, we can go ahead and integrate this. So y prime, or derivative of y with respect to x. So what you're going to do is let's go ahead and put the negative, and we're going to put 1 plus, and you just put your upper limit down. So sine x squared to the 10th, and times the derivative of sine of x with respect to x. Now, do the same thing for this one. So you put plus, I'm going to squeeze this in here, 1 plus cosine x squared to the 10th power times, I'm going to squeeze this down here, derivative of cosine, your upper limit, with respect to x. Okay. Now, all we have to do now is differentiate those two. So the derivative of sine is cosine, and the derivative of cosine is going to be negative sine. So I'm going to do that on the next slide and write it out. So now we're going to have negative 1 plus sine squared of x. I just moved the squared over to the 10th power. The derivative of sine was cosine. And then we had plus 1 plus cosine squared of x to the 10th power, and derivative of cosine was negative sine. So I'm going to go ahead and put sine of x here and change this to the negative. So pull the negative out front. And once you have that, you're done. Not unless you want, and you don't want to distribute anything, because we have this to the 10th power. And that's all you can do. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.